Hey, Shalom, family of the earth at this time. And number one, to Yah, the Israel, Yah, the nation. May the peace of Yah be with each and every one of you, brothers and sisters. May His mercy be with you. And that we may come to the blessings of Yah once we leave captivity. Yes, I'm a little bit under the weather at this time. I'm trying to hope I can clear my voice up a little better. But if not, I got to go ahead with this video anyway. Because this is a very important video, brothers and sisters, at this time. To show you the words of Yah concerning Esaw, the one they call Edom. Well, Edom, the one they call Esaw. And so it's very important, brothers and sisters, to show you things. And also in showing this past about Esaw and what Esau doing today, brother and sister, you will see the time period when the Hebrew people, Yada, the last tribes, got put out of the land, brother and sister. You will see it was plainly, it was not in the time of the Romans. That's falsehood going all over the earth at this time. The Romans did not expel the people of Yada, the tribe, Yada being, the Levite, out of that land in AD 70. It was before that time. Another proof to show you there was no Messiah. Right found in the book of Malachi, they call Malachi, in chapter 1, will reveal these things to you plainly, that you may see, brothers and sisters, that the Hebrew people was not in a land when the time when the Hebrew the Hebrew people were not in the land when the time when the Romans came in. You're going to see who was in the land pretending to be the Yahudim people. At that time, when the Romans came in the AD 70 and destroyed the temple. Yes, when the Hebrew people got put out the land, the temple was still standing. But somebody else came in to pretend to be them. They brother, you will plainly see that, brother and sister. It's very important at this time. But I'm here to show you as well why Esau is so wicked, so cold-hearted. And why Esau do the things they do today. Like bring forth babies in circumcision and the one that bring forth this ministry and this circumcision suck the penis of these little baby boys after circumcision. Yes, brothers and sisters. They got many videos circling around that you can see these things, brothers and sisters, which bring forth diseases upon these babies. It's sad. They're sick. They do so many defiled things. And you'll see why their mind is so corrupt. And why Abiyah said he hate Esau. He loved Yaakov, but hate Esau. And you will understand this even better. And why Esau go all the way out. Because Esau know this. Many of them know this. The taught ones know these things about themselves and how they have no connection. They be cut off from the Creator, heaven and earth. So that's why it will make a man's mind so wicked, so evil when they know these things. They don't care. That's why they will offer you all kinds of money, do all kinds of defiled things, all kinds of homosexual acts. When you sign a contract with them for millions of dollars in the entertainment field. Brothers, these people do not care about you. They'll smile in your face, pretend with you, but the whole purpose is to get you to destroy yourself and your people, your nation, as they will be destroyed. These are the facts. So these people are very clever, very sneaky. Majority of the world know these people. They are the bankers. They love money. They have many lawyers. Many people go to them because they know about the Jews. Okay, yeah, they get me some money. I heard this when I was a child growing up. I ain't understand all what these things mean. But I remember my father used to talk about these things in my hearing. About he got a Jew lawyer, then he get to smiling. And they're very students of the law, because when they got a hold of our writings, they learned them very well. So you got to keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. So let me get into this message. It's a very important message to show you why Esau's so cold-hearted. So I'm beginning with chapter 1, and verse 1 of Malachi. I wanted to say Malachi, his real name. The messenger of Yah. It said, the messenger of the word of Yah to Israel, Yah, by Malachi, Yah. I'm going to say his real name, but you know this is the book in translation version, Malachi. But this message came to a man in Israel, Yah, and his name was Malachi. So the message came to him. He said, I love you. I have loved you, said Yah. But you ask, in what way have you loved us? Was not Esaw Yaakov's brother? That was the question. Declares Yah, and I love Yaakov, but I have hated Esau. You see that? He said he hated Esau, and we're going to see why he ate Esau. It's very important, brothers and sisters, that you may know these things. And I have laid waste his mountains and his inheritance. And the jackals of the wilderness. And if Edom say, we have been beaten down, let us return and build the ruins. And Yahweh said thus, let them build, but I tear down. And they shall be called the borders of the wrongness, and the people against whom Yah is enraged forever. You see that? Continuously, he said he is enraged against them. And your eyes shall see, and you shall say, great is Yah beyond the borders of Yezreel Yah. So keep that in mind right there, brothers and sisters. So I want to stop there. I want to stop there this time and go to the book Obadiah. And excuse me, in this part of the book, you're going to see the things in this one chapter, the things Esau done. I said Malachi, but it's actually Obadiah. Obadiah, King James Version Obadiah, but it's Obadiah in chapter 1, beginning in verse 9 to 18. You can see these things in verse 21. I'm going to start with verse 9 in chapter 1. There's only one chapter. So we're going to see these things, brothers and sisters, the things Esau done right here. It's very important. It's saying, your mighty men shall be discouraged, O Teman. Let me go back up and start verse 8. It's very important. Verse 8 is in that day declares Yah, I shall destroy the wise men of Edom, see, of Esau, and discernment from the mountains of Esau. And your mighty men shall be discouraged, O Teman, so that everyone from the mountains of Esau is cut off by killing. You see that? So you can see why, if a person knows they come to the end, and this is how they're going to come to the end, by being killed. You can see how their mind can be deranged and confused and mad and sick and defiled. Do all manner of things. Commit all kind of homosexual acts they do in Hollywood. Brothers and sisters, you can see that. Instead of turning to y'all for repentance, they do this. But they know Abiyah is a one that does not lie. Verse 10, it said, because of your violence. See? Why Abiyah say do that? He said, because of their violence against your brother Yaakov. See, brothers, that's why we got to separate. Because they got it so set up. They got the other European people mind so indoctrinated. They got the world so hatred towards us, brothers and sisters. We got to band together. We got to unite and bring forth a strong force to protect our own by the will of Yah, brothers and sisters. We cannot trust the nations no more. You got to understand your enemy, brothers and sisters. This is your arch enemy. Even the arch enemy at this time against Yah. You got to know these things. You can't take it for lightly. You can't always run after the money and forsake uniting and bringing forth communities with your people. Yes, in large numbers as possible, brothers and sisters. We got to do this. Because the longer you wait, the more you're going to die, brothers and sisters. They don't care if they give you money to destroy you, brothers and sisters, by all means necessary in their mind. Right here, I wish that I had my full voice. But let me read it. I hope you understand me. I hope you can hear me plainly. Okay. Verse 10 is because of your violence against your brother Yaakov, let shame cover you. It said, let the shame cover you. And you shall be cut off forever. See that? I'll repeat it again. He said, and the day that you stood on the other side, and the day that the stranger took captive his wealth. You see that? So you know Esaw was on the scene. He was on the other side. He was watching. When the strangers came in, Abiyah told through the prophet's mouths, because of Yaakov's sin, talking about the children of Yaakov's sin, they was going to get put out the land and be expelled for a period of time for punishment. So at that time, these are things I'm going over what Esau done. He says, stranger took captives his wealth. See, they took away our wealth from us. And when foreigners entered his gates, see, they came into the gates and cast lots for Yashalom. See, they came in, these foreigners from other nations came in, they cast lots. They bid it on the capital city, Yashalom. You also were like one of them. You see that? Even Esau partook of this bidding. He said, and you should not have looked on your brother the day in the day of his estrangement, nor rejoice over the children of Yah. You see that? In the days of their destruction. You see that? Over the children of Yah. In the days of their destruction. That's all y'all telling by the prophet. Nor made your mouth great in the days of distress. See, they were speaking great swelling words against the people of Yah, the southern kingdom, and the day they was being expelled from the land. They got expelled from the land. Let's keep reading. 13. Nor have entered the gates of my people in the days of their calamity. See, showing that Esau, along with the stranger, the other ones. That's why today you see two type of Jews. Remember, we're not Jews, we are Yahudim. They call the term Jew, and that are people who don't have full knowledge of who they are, calling them the fake Jews. No, they the real Jews, but they the fake Yahudim. They're the fake Israelites. So you got to know these things, brothers and sisters. So in 12 show that they enter into our capital city, into the land, into our borders, while we've been expelled from the land. Yes, killed and all. They were rejoicing over our people. See, they couldn't wait because they remember what occurred. And they knew the history about how Jacob got the blessing from Isaac and Esau didn't. So his seed never liked that because they knew their father was mad and enraged because even though their father agreed to it. But then changed his mind, brothers and sisters. But they never got over that. They always wanted revenge. So when they saw this opportunity, they jumped on it. That's why I'll say he hates Esau for what they have done. So let's read. It wasn't for he hated Esau for no reason. The seed of Esau for no reason. It's because what they done. They trespassed. Let me keep reading 13. And nor have entered the gates of my people. See, of our people. Everybody's not our people like people think today. You say, nor have entered the gates of my people in the days of their calamity, nor look down on their evil in the day of their calamity. Excuse me. See, not even look down on the people of Yah, the wrongdoing, but they did in the days of their calamity, not looking at themselves, nor have seized their wealth in the days of their calamity. See, showing that Esau seized our wealth as well in the days of calamity. See, in the days of their trouble, of their punishment. So let me keep reading verse 14. Nor have stood at the parting of the way to cut off the fugitives. You see that? Nor handed over his survivors in the day of distress. See, in the days of distress, just like we are in the day, at this time of the day of distress. But they handed on the fugitives. The ones who escaped, they captured them and handed them back to the foreigners for death and imprisonment, brothers and sisters. So, verse 15, for the day of Yah is near upon all the nations. As you have done, it shall be done to you. Your reward shall come back on your own head. See, Yah said this is for Esau. That's why God told them that what they done to us was going to come back to them. When the Romans came in, and attacked them. Not the Hebrew people. The Hebrew people was already gone out of the land at that time. During the time when Esau and the foreigners came in, to do these things to them, which was the Greeks. The Greeks was the ones that came in and drove the Hebrew people out during that time period. Not the Romans. The Romans came in later and took control. And snatched the land out of Esau's hand. But Esau still is there as well. That's why we have the Sephardic Jews, and I can't think of that one at the moment. I know it's the Sephardic Jews, and I know we got the Ashkenazis. See, the Ashkenazis is of the other nation, but the Sephardics is the Edomites. We'll keep that in mind. So you have two people pretending to be us. So right here we got verse 16. For as you have drunk on my set apart mountain, see, obviously they were drinking on the set apart mountain in the capital city, Yashalom. So do all the nations drink continuously. They shall drink and shall swallow. They shall be as though they had never been. Verse 17, but on Mount Zion there shall be an escape. They shall be set apart. And the house of Yaakov shall possess their possessions. See? Shomer did. Yaakov going to repossess their possessions. So let me go down and read verse 18. And the house of Yaakov shall be a fire, and the house of Yosef a flame. But the house of Esaw for stubble. You see that? Showing that when we get home, Esau is still in the land, right there. And they shall burn among them, and they shall consume them, so that no survivor is left of the house of Esau, for Yah has spoken. A lot of people today even speak against the word. A lot of people today try to defend Esau, who did all of these defiled wicked things against your Esau. I want to say Esau, but Esau was on my tip. Yes, Esau done these things, brothers and sisters. A lot of people don't have the heart after Yah. Don't understand the plans of Yah and know what we have to do. A lot of people proclaim a Messiah. I see brothers turning back to this way. They're coming to attack me. See, these people do not have the love or the knowledge of Yah or the love of their own people. These are the people that will watch their own people be slaughtered by Esau in the name of the law. They wear their shield, their badge, their token of lies to destroy you. If you have people that look like us, wear stars, it says the Star of David, that's further from the truth. When in the prophet play to tell you, y'all rejected this star worship. Y'all never gave us no emblem of a star. You can find that nowhere in the scripture. As any kind of sign, brothers and sisters. He condemned star worship. So these what Abiyah said the Hebrews going to do, Israel, y'all, when we get back home. He said there's going to be war, fighting in Yashalom, in the land today what they call Israel. Against two brothers. But one will uproot Esau. If you like it or not, brothers and sisters, this was must be done by the will of Yah. A lot of brothers and sisters don't have their heart and mind right at this time. not focused, not even having a clue. But they'll stay in bed with their enemy that hate them so much. They'll pay you, but they'll talk about you. They'll make you unnatural. Get you to turn and attempt to destroy your whole nature. But the remnant, they're going to be saved out of this garbage. We're in right now. So let me yet read, continue. It says 19. And they shall possess the south with the mountain of Esaw, and the low country with the Philistines. And they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin with Gilead. And the exile of this host of the children of Israel, possesses that of the Canaanites, as far as Terifah, and the exile of Yashalom, who are in Sepharad, possess the cities of the south. And the saviors shall come to the Mount of Zion to judge the mountains of Esaw, and the rain shall belong to Yah. You see that? Yah said these things, brothers and sisters. It's not me just saying, I'm just repeating what the words of Yah say. He said we got to do these things when we get home. We're just not walking in the land that's given to us, brothers and sisters. He said these are things, is what the Hebrew people must do when we on our return home. When we capture that place and get rid of Esau, and judgment come upon Esau on that mountain, then the rain shall belong to Yah. That's the orders of Yah, brothers and sisters. I tell you this day, if you don't believe it or not. When we get together, you'll understand the thing more plainly what we got to do, brothers and sisters. It's up to y'all to get your mind ready sooner, now or later. Later gonna be worse for you. More of you gonna die. A lot of you will never get this opportunity to do the words of Yah, to do the will of Yah, because of your rebelliousness, your hatred towards Yah, just like Esau, your brother. And Esau did these things to you, brothers and sisters. These are things you need to know. You need to know, ain't taken too hard, who took your land when you got put out by the Greeks. Not by the Romans. That's false history to bring forth the New Testament. And a false Messiah to get you to follow. Now, I say many, in those cases, and saviors shall come to Mount Zion to judge the mountain of Esau. See, this with a plural. Many men of war that will go there with the heart of Yah to do these things, brothers and sisters. That's what he's showing when he says saviors. You gotta understand this right there when it says saviors, plural, mean. These are the ones that is the warriors. The ones that go back and take their land. And that day and time, we got time for that. But there's other things we got to do before that time period comes, brothers and sisters. First, in order for that to take place, the nation of Yah and Israel, y'all must unite. With that, I say shalom.